All right, so the gates are about to open. The first round for this matchup, and this was the game that I was looking forward to when they handed us our schedule of what was going on. This is the one that, you know, I thought was going to be the most exciting, and then we had last round, so if this is even better.
Exactly. I'm going to be probably looking at Azael here, see how he plays early on, see if he prioritizes pressure, what else. Let's give it a round of applause for starting the match. Let's go. Sewers of Dalaran here. First map here against the first place US Team EG and the first place EU.
Now, it looks like the plan from Yaz Presents is going to be to get on to Azael when they have time, but man, there's not too much coming out. Oh, Talbadar just got hit by a product strike right there. So it looks like that they are definitely going to be going on to Talbadar, and he's had some problems being trained in the past couple of matches.
He has, but this is why he's here, because he always operates well under pressure. You know, there's the Power Word Shield up. There's the Shackle Undead. He's got everything. He does not miss a single thing.
Yep.
And actually his VT got Mind Frozen.
This is the difference between a okay Shadow Priest and a great Shadow Priest. Since Mind Spike is Shadow Frost, you are able to cast it while your Shadow is locked out, and that's huge. You got to always be putting out that damage.
Oh yeah, he never misses a thing. And you see here, Azael is just able to free cast, and this has been a huge problem for their opponents so far. Talbadar taking a ton of damage though, has not dispersed
Talbadar
yet.
really low, and we have a stun from the pet onto Sidu.
Whoa, he comes out of Shadow form for a second to cast a Flash Shield. That's one of the first things we've seen him do, you know, out of Shadow in a while. He's still got Dispersion up, so it may look tough, but you know they expect this from that Shadow Cleave. It's such a difficult comp for them to play with so much cloth on the team.
We saw a lot of patience out of Blipdick right there. He sat through that entire fear since another had IDF up, so he was going to be able to live through a bunch of the damage. But Talbadar, again, popping those Archangel wings, but getting a Mass Dispel onto the Unstable Affliction. Not very lucky right there, since he was silenced for a little while. Seadu's taking a lot of damage also from those dots.
Interesting. Sidu dropped down bottom to avoid line of sight, and that caused Gliptic to run across Dalaran into his Hex, and now he's hexed around their side of the pillars. Team EG's setup zone is basically where Gliptic's playing right now, and Azael taking some pressure, and it looks like he's going to try to drop down. No, he's just going to stay up top. Sidu's got him. He's back up on top.
Fab's getting low, and this isn't good. Both Fabs and another really low, and the Void Stop comes out. Spirit Link Totem saves the day yet again. That Earth Shield is going to be on another and not Fab's right now, but both players are completely
they're just trading. They're trading AoE, they're trading every single little piece of CC and silence they can manage.
Onto the pet right now, might be setting up for more damage onto Azael, but
Talbadar finally disperses for mana and HP reasons, the most efficient use of it. And Sidu ate a Strangle a little while ago, so another's not going to have Strangulate up, so they're not going to be able to set up an easy kill here on Talb, because Sidu will keep him up.
You can watch as Fabs is trying to use every single global he has. That Fell Flame extending the duration of Unstable Affliction is very important.
Wow, Sidu basically just healed Talb for his entire health bar. And another popping AMS, so I wouldn't be surprised if Azael just dots everybody up at this point.
But look at Sidu right now taking so much damage yet again.
It's cool, he dropped down, no biggie. No one's even chasing him off the Z-axis. The pet had no choice. They couldn't path that far around, so another pulled it off of him. And another feared out. There's a Psychic Horror, I believe? I mean, just all these things going out.
So much crowd control on both sides. Fabs was just death coiled. I mean, look at those numbers just rolling off the heals and the dots. Down to half-life with an entire row of dots. Looks like Azael needs to get that UA back up onto Fabs, but no, they are going to switch on to another who is mind-controlled right now.
It's cool.
And there we go. Wow, Sidu getting so low right there. Almost dying to the team, having to Nature's Swiftness. So he doesn't have much left. That Hippo coming out. Spirit Link Totem drops down and gets his team back to about 75%. A huge fear. Looks like Tremor did not get another out because he was feared extremely far away from that Tremor.
Yeah, but he got that Tremor down. Talbadar rolls in there, uses War Stomp, peels for Sidu. You know, we saw that in regionals. The use of War Stomp by that Tauren Priest is really, really clutch, and Sidu has it as well, so they've got double peel for that DK. It's not as effective as the Mage, like I mentioned, you know, pre-game. They don't have those Novas and Deep Freezes, and you can really see Talbadar taking way, way, way damage compared to, you know, Snuts or Pooks who could actually peel another off of them. Instead, he's got a lot of uptime, Earth Shield on him. He's a much more difficult target for them to line up, and Azael actually getting a little bit low himself before he portals back up. and he portals up right next to Glyptic to catch a Hal, and Glyptic is out of position, fully dotted. This could be a really great setup for Team EG if they can capitalize on it, but Azael and Tau both under pressure. They're just not in a good position to channel on him right now.
Oh, that strangulate onto Sea-Doo was well timed because Talbadar was getting really low. That AMZ goes down. Talbadar still in so much trouble. That Earth Shield with the stun onto Sea-Doo also. No heals are going to be coming out from Sea-Doo, who doesn't have any way of getting out of this.
War Stomp, and I like how he caught that Mind Freeze on Flash, and it was no biggie because Sea-Doo was able to heal through it. He should still have Dispersion up once he's back in.
God, but Talbadar not being able to pick up at all. That Master Spell hit another UA. Wow, that ate through his entire shield. That could have killed him right there.
Yeah, and Sea-Doo caught into a fear with another on him. Another sitting in IDF right now, it looks like. But he is disarmed. Talbadar, good peels, but look at that team. Azael is the only one in a comfortable position.
Is coiled right now. Down to 10,000 hit points right now. Not looking good whatsoever from Team EG. 10,000 hit points yet again. Sea-Doo milking everything he can from that mastery. Dispersion out on Talbadar. This team is playing very defensively, but 9,000 hit points. Oh, his life bar going up and down, but another, there we go. Huge heal out of Glyptic is going to keep him alive.
Yeah, and Talbadar even threw that prayer at the very end just to try to keep it going. Saw it bounce a few times, and it just was not enough. You know, and I didn't see any good kill opportunities there for EG. And it's tough on Sewers because they keep forcing him off, and another is just able to stay up top along with Glyptic and Fabio, and they can kind of push Team EG around a little bit. They can force their hand because they've got better defensive cooldowns.
All right, so you take a look at the damage, and it's just, I mean, it's numbers everywhere. But Azael doing a great job, you know, 1.2 million damage coming out from him, and then you compare to Fab's 1.4 million.
Yeah, and that's actually surprising because Azael had a pretty good amount of time to channel.